You have $10,000 to invest in marketing. Where do you put it? Social media, Google Ads, SEO. Make the wrong choice and you waste your money. Make the right one and you build unstoppable momentum. I've scaled more than 100 businesses, and one of the biggest questions I always get is, where should you invest first when it comes to marketing? So in this video, I'm breaking it down. So first, let's list the options. You could put your money between Google Ads, social media ads, SEO, social media content, email marketing, strategic partnerships, podcast, networking events, PR, out of home, outdoor advertising, and the list goes on. Second, let's list the pros and cons of every single one of them. If you think of Google Ads is amazing because today you can attract people that are searching for your services or your products. You can scale it, you can put as much money as you want on it. And usually this, because the search intent is high, then the conversion is usually good. The downside of it is that Google Ads tend to be expensive and tend to be difficult to make it right because you need experts to do it. You need to build the right landing pages. You need experts to create the right ads and so forth. Second, social media ads. Social media ads work if you have the right offering. If you are in a B2B business, you need to create an amazing offer for it to work. Social media ads, again, is scalable. Social media ads, you can run it in a couple of days and it generates traffic to you. The downside of it is, again, that it could be expensive and you need experts to run it for you, to run the right ads, the right creative, the right targeting, the right setup, and the list goes on. SEO, the quality of leads is amazing for SEO. It's the best because a lot of people don't trust the ads. They trust the SEO, the organic listings. So usually the traffic or the quality of the leads is very high. That's the positive side of it. SEO is free. All the clicks are free. You don't pay for them. Now, the downside is that SEO is very competitive, especially if you're competing in a competitive space. And SEO is unpredictable. You don't know how the algorithm is going to work. You don't know how many new competitors are going to come and start bidding on SEO. You don't know how much your competitor are going to invest more in SEO, and the list goes on. So it is very difficult and it's unpredictable, but the traffic quality is high. YouTube, like these videos, for me, for my business, a B2B business, a marketing agency, it helps me create trust. So my potential customers, when they see these videos, obviously they feel comfortable working with me. So for my business, YouTube videos work very well. But then the downside is that YouTube costs time, money, energy, and of course it's long-term. It doesn't generate a lot of business. It doesn't generate a lot of leads in most cases. And then that's why a lot of businesses don't do it. Strategic partnerships, in my case, a marketing agency, I could partner with a PR agency, with a tech agency, and the list goes on. Positive side of it is that the leads that I get are warm because I'm referred, but the challenge with it is that it takes time. I cannot sit and wait for businesses and people to refer me. And then the other downside of it is that, of course, I need to build a relationship with these people. Networking events, the positives are that they're free. Sometimes you pay small fees. They're good. You build relationships with people. They get your business. I've done it for my business in the past. It generates business. I've done it for about 3 years, the first 3 years of my business. But then it takes a lot of time for you to go out and build the relationships and go for dinners and drinks and whatever that is, right? It takes time. And then it doesn't bring a lot of revenue. For my business, for the marketing agency, maybe I close 4 or 5 deals a year. Now I close 4 or 5 deals a month. PR, public relation, is great because it's amazing for you to be listed in magazines, in publications, in newspapers, to be on TV, on radio, to have events, to work with influencers and so forth. So it's amazing. That's the positive side. PR creates a lot of brand trust. The downside of it is that it takes time. It's expensive most of the time. And then it doesn't generate a lot of business, a lot of sale. Out of home, outdoor advertising, of course, it's amazing because it's grand. If your brand is out there, it creates a lot of trust. But the downside is that it's quite expensive. That's like the only downside of it. So now we list them. We talked about the pros and cons. What's my recommendation? It depends on every business. I have launched a business that is a listing platform. I invest only in SEO and in social media for the users that land on social media to see that we're a legit business, but all my money, all the investment goes on SEO. Why? Because I want to grow the traffic, the organic traffic there. And this is how I can start selling advertisements on the platform and I can start charge these doctors to be listed. So that's the only time I can charge money. And then I don't want to drive traffic through paid ads because it doesn't make any financial sense for that business. For that agency, I invest in Google Ads. The return on investment is huge. I invest in social media ads, the same. I invest in that. YouTube, I invest in SEO. I invest in blogs. I invest in strategic partnerships, and the list goes on. It works for me. For another business that I'm part of, an e-commerce website, we invest across the board. We invest in outdoor advertising. We invest in Google Ads, social media ads, SEO, email marketing, automation, and the list goes on. So it really depends on the business that you're in. But in short, what's important is that you want to put your money in something that generates revenue, traffic, money in the short run. So in case you're starting, you have the first $10,000, you don't know where to invest it, of course, invest in ads, because today ads is going to generate traffic now, and not like SEO is going to generate traffic in months, not like YouTube, not like strategic partnerships, not like PR. So drive traffic, learn, make more money, and then start investing in the things that take longer to generate traffic, revenue, and so forth.